Okay, I'm currently in a trade, and I am trading the reversal, major trend reversal trade. So the first trade that I made was from here and closed out here for a loss of $22, 22.02. And then I had a drawdown about $60 here as I bought it here, and the drawdown was all the way down here. The reason I got in here was playing off the support, and it hesitated a little bit, and I thought it stuck. But I should have essentially waited for more confirmation. And this was essentially telling me that there is a confirmation here. And so I should have waited for this area to have some more confirmation. It would have been cheaper, and then with cheaper, and when it goes up, the gain would have been higher. The reason I went long is having seen this as a minor support and this as another support here. And so it looked like it made sense. And this area was the support area as well. The probability of this reaching up to this point, there might be a possibility. Although it's red, it is moving sideways, which is indicating that there is indeed a support area here. That seems to be the resistance. The resistance area is right here. That's resistance, and that's resistance. Every little peak right there is a resistance. Resistance number 1, resistance number 2. Next time what I need to do is wait a little bit longer until I see some confirmation. Even if I enter here, I could be wrong. What I noticed about these big candles, there's usually a pullback to these candles. If it breaks this resistance and then holds, there's a high chance that it could move up to here. If it breaches and holds the gain, it is possible that it's going to go higher. If it doesn't, then it's going to go sideways. So EU is moving sideways here. Looks like it's range bound. So this is an area where if it holds, it's possible that it's going to keep going up. That is what I call a small wedge, touching the resistance area again. It could have a violent reaction to a downside, hitting here. See right there? Hopefully I made the right trade. I'm looking at maybe losing about 65 bucks to figure out if this is going to be the right trade or not. One lot is really big. I mean, it's huge. I mean, one lot can generate just a small move to about 100 bucks, which is a 1% move. You can do that. So 1, 2, 3, just about 40 bucks right there. 1, 2. So each square is roughly about 20 bucks. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 right there. I think that might be 100 if it gets to this point. If it gets to this point, it should be somewhere around about 100 bucks right there. Checking the futures, US 30 is picking up. Same with US 100. EU has been going up. I think the US issuing tariffs across the world is causing the USD to depreciate. And therefore, that's why this has been declining for quite a while. Look at that, it's been declining. Look at that, it's been declining from here. So I'm hoping to make maybe a 1% on this trade. Let's see if that's possible. If I make 1.2%, that would be even better. Halfway there, almost. Halfway. This is a bit different than the way that I traded. Just prior to today, um, or this morning, what I normally do is I like look at a candle and size at a decent amount, but that takes like a few seconds, maybe under a minute kind of trades. But this one is taking considerable amount of time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. About 25 minutes, about 30-minute trade. It's about 70. If it gets me about 30 more, that would be nice. If it gives me about 30 bucks more, that'd be great. If it's range bound, it may not give me 30 more. Maybe toggling between the two rails. All right, I'll take it. I'll take the. So I took the $80 gain here on that trade. I mean, it could be just going straight up, but I'm happy with that gain. So let's see if I can make another. Let's see if I can make about an $80 somewhere to make it a 2% gain for the day. So essentially, I made about a 0.5%. I lost a little bit, and I made 0.5%. So if I make about 2 trades, very similar with a half the lot, I'll make about 1% for today. I suppose what I could have done was add here at this point. Adding can be very dangerous because what it could do is, sure, it went up, but it may want to like toggle here. So when I get in, I'll be top ticking it. That could happen. So it is essentially, the entry is based on, I think what's happening is many professionals trade around the support and resistance areas. There are people who are swing traders who trade off of fundamentals, so they enter at anywhere, whatever the candle, it doesn't matter. They see the price and they see the fundamentals, and they calculate what needs to happen, and they enter based on swing trade using the fundamental data, right? So that's what they do. Technicians like myself are looking to trade off of certain signatures on price action. And so here I'm just essentially trading off of support. That's what I'm doing. Trading off of the support right there. Now the first entry here was incorrect. I thought the support was there, but this turned out to be the correct area. If I was a little bit more patient, I could have seen a little bit of drawdown and then gained another maybe $5, I think. Maybe 5 more bucks. That's a strong candle, looks like. Essentially, it's a pullback, went up, and then now there should be Anytime there's a big candle like that, there's usually little pullbacks. Just as it occurred here. So I'm looking for my next trade now. Here, the risk is too much right now because it's in an area where it's resistance area, and so it could bounce off of this and then retrace back down. So that's the reason why I'm not re-entering. So the idea now is to essentially make about 1% per day. Previously, I attempted to make 0.5% using a very small lot. This time I'm using a substantially bigger size in the effort of making about 1%. And if it turns out I'm going to make about 2%, that's even better. So this account I mean, it started out pretty well. I mean, I was up. The first trade that I made was like it was on a US 100. I made about 269 bucks on that, and then I started to draw down, and I started to make big trades here. I got some big help right there, big help, and then I started to draw down, and I made a huge gain here, another huge gain, and then I started to draw down. I think this is when I met the downtrend of UJ. See this huge drawdown. It's amazing that I survived it. I could have lost this challenge multiple times. So even today, I mean yesterday, this is like a $350 loss. So now I'm coming back. I'm coming back with some purpose. See that was resistance right there, and it hit that, and I came back. So how far? Now this could be in a trading range. It can be range bound, so it could be toggling back and forth. And so if I see this in this area and then showing similar characteristics, I'll enter and then ride it up. But it is possible it's going to drop after it got here. Okay, so that's something that I have to be cognizant of. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? The spread on this is ginormous. Can't buy it. The spread. As soon as I buy it, I mean, tremendous amount of loss. These are the primary trading vehicles, and this as well. These two. So there's essentially four. This one, the spread is big, but it's decent. It is tradable. Now this is based on this Carios Market Limited server. So it varies. And Bitcoin is actually interesting. It can be traded. It can be traded. All right, now I'm back here. So if I enter here, I mean it could be going back up, or it could seek to drop down again. So if I go long here, why would I go long here? Why? It's showing a lower high. Is it going to go back up here? Is this a pullback, or is it attempting to? So it could be doing this boom, boom, boom. I mean, it could be doing this boom, 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 boom kind of thing. Okay. So that's there. There's a strong inverse correlation between USD CHF with Euro USD. There's a strong inverse correlation. This thing goes up, this thing goes down. This thing goes up, this one goes down. Just like this right there. Look at that. And if I look at the same time period for this, oh, okay, now it's going sideways. Look at that. So if I use 5 minute, yeah, it's very similar. Inverse correlation. Okay, we'll just conclude it. I'm gonna keep watching it, but looks like maybe the next trade might not come for a while, so I'll just end the video today.